Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to my first YouTube video. My name is Papa Marty, and you're probably here because my TikTok has sent you here, or you were just scrolling through YouTube videos and you just happened to find me. In that case, hello. Welcome to my first YouTube video, and I'm breaking down this beat from my TikTok. So right here we have this sample from Megatron. I will put her in the bio, but I was scrolling through TikTok one day and I saw her sample that I'm about to play in a second, and I'm like, I gotta flip this, I gotta throw a beat on this. And I did try to pitch this melody up and down, and it just didn't feel like it was right. So all I really truly did was added my own sauce to it, to my best ability. Anyways, this is what it sounds like, no effects. Basically, that's the whole loop right there. I just chopped it up and arranged it how I felt necessary. And then for this section here, essentially pitched this vocal chop down an octave and then this up an octave. And I faded it because it helps transition in and out. You can see how it just, the way it fades in, and then it has the two, it just blends really nice. And then, yeah, it's pretty much about it for that. And then I did another pitched up layer just for this little repetitive part. It goes like this. For mixing and stuff, I just threw an EQ, took out the lows, and normally I don't touch the highs as much because I felt that it was just leading a little too much and it was getting a bit muddy. So then I also took out a bit of the low mids here, threw on a reverb, and there's nothing wrong with Fruity Reverb too. It works just fine, but I don't know why. I got this like ROM, truly, it just hits different. I don't know what it is. Reverb just hits different. Anyways, yeah, so, and plus it's free, so like why wouldn't you want it, right? All I did for the settings here, just turn it down to 4 on the basic settings here, turn it down to 4 seconds decay, and then brought the reverb down to 20%. Only reason being is I normally leave it be, but sample came with the right amount of reverb, and I just wanted to add just a touch more, just to make it more spacey and whatnot. And the same thing is done to the rest of the melodies, and also added a phaser, which you will hear the first layer of the melody that I added myself. I just layer of Xenology, X mod, soft lead. So I randomized the velocity and strummed it a bit, as you can see right there. The second layer, basically follow the same chords here, and I just added a different sound. A lead from Danny's kit, lead chimes. And also, sorry, before I start, I also randomized the velocity and strummed it, but I also added a variation so it doesn't sound as boring. You can see the movement going up and then going down, and doing that motion of up and down, up and down. Also, another thing too is like with these beats is like keeping it so simple, and it's no specific type of beat that I'm making here, but it's just keeping a lot of this stuff simple is just gonna help you a lot in the long run too. I'm talking as if I got freaking plaques behind me and shit, like not gold, platinum plaques. Like, nah, I ain't even working like that, but it's just what I always hear is keep it simple. And that's what I'm doing. I added this bass. What I did with this bass is I offset it by 5% just because I didn't like how it hit in the beginning. Once again, basically just following the root note of it. For this final layer here, it's not something that's heard as much, more felt, should I say. But yeah, essentially same thing, following the chords. And that's basically it for the melody. That combined with the main melody and the vocal chops I have in here pretty much fills it up, you know? This is the drums minus the 808 and the kick. And then with the 808. And then with the kick, just for that extra oomph, because I feel like the 808 in the melody is fine. I just feel like you could do a little bit extra with the kick. That's pretty much about it. Just added riser, you know, and then another one to transition to the verse here, and then yeah, that's pretty much about it. Basically the full beat right there. So it does sound like it is a bit muddy in some areas, and I tried, and that's what took me so long for this beat. Two genuine things that took such a long time for this beat were, one, figuring out why it was so muddy, and I figured it out. It's this vocal right here, this vocal that I ended up turning down because it was too overpowering. I think just didn't go well with the 808 or the kick. And I thought maybe it was the bass I was colliding, and I was like taking more low end from the bass, taking more low end of the melody, cutting out as much as I could while it still sounds good, right? Obviously. Second thing that took the longest time was sound selection for the 808. What 808 to use? I was going through all of my kits here. You can see I've gone through like almost all of these, just scouring them. And anyways, finally found it, and I'm happy with the end product. At least that's just how I feel about it. Let me know what y'all think. There is a way to solve the muddiness. Please do let me know in the comments below. That would be very much appreciated. And like, comment, subscribe. There's gonna be more content in the future. And yeah, peace.